Hey guys. Well, this is I'd say a second time I've been hunting this property here for squirrels, and I'll tell you about it. Recently I got an opportunity from a landowner that I'd been doing some deer hunting on, and he said, well, yeah, go ahead and take a crack at those squirrels too while you're at it. So I am going to definitely do that. I appreciate the opportunity. Slip back in here in this timber. I'm just going to be easing my way in here and see if I can add a few bushy tails to the pot here. So come on. Well, that is some thick habitat worth stomping around in. I might even chase out a bunny. Let's see what happens here. Well, after stomping around the edges of that a little bit, that's just nothing but briars. And I am not suited up for that today. I don't have my coveralls on. It's like 50 degrees here in west central Missouri. Crazy. Good old show me state weather. If you don't like it, stick around. It'll change. You know, that's what we're getting ready to head back into. Looks inviting to me. And everywhere I look is relatively fresh piles of hedge apple. Squirrels at it. I love it when they drag them up in a tree and sit there and munch on them. I don't know if you can see that or not. It's interesting what happens to these hedge trees sometimes. It's right there, and then look how it comes up here and then it's pushed over and just ends up on the ground. I don't know if that's just heavy ice or if that's how they get tangled up and end up pushing each other down that direction. It's pretty crazy. Just scanning the treetops for some sign of life here. That's what you do when you squirrel hunt. Looking for nests and den trees, that sort of thing. So I kind of kill two birds with one stone when I get out here. This is typically like a small game hunt slash post-season deer scouting deal. So if I happen to be able to throw a bushy tail or a rabbit in the stew pot, then we're just money ahead. Yeah, looks like somebody got clobbered here. A little bit of help from the local coyote community, maybe a fox or some other critter. Moving on. Good place to cross a fence. I'll tell you what, the deer will have that in mind too. The path of least resistance. Well, looks like a deer went down here. A little backbone action there. I don't know about you guys, but I just love the way the sun hits the trees as it's making its way down. I just bumped a pack of deer straight up through there. Not even a football field away. It is thick back in here, guys. I'm telling you. I've been back in here in the spring, in the summer. And there's times you can't even see your hand in front of your face. Almost, anyway. You know how it can be. Especially with all this hedge in here. There's a mix of trees in here. You got hickories and oaks, hackberries. A lot of hedge. It's slang for Osage orange, you know. A lot of scrapes I'm coming across. I'll pan up here and show you the licking branch. Busted up pretty good. I'm not showing you all of them, but I am seeing quite a few of these back in here. These boys just like to shred these cedar trees. I'm going to put my rifle down beside it for scale and let you see this. I'd like to meet the bruiser that did that. More feathers. That is some thick timber. Yeah, looks like we've got fur this time instead of feathers. That's a deer. I've always loved how the setting sun hits those sycamore trees. Isn't that pretty? We're down here in the creek. I just crossed the thermocline. I felt that. A little bit cool down here. And we're going to start working it back to the south. Well, I had an opportunity earlier, maybe an hour ago, but didn't tell you about that one. So this is my second one. I just saw a squirrel and he was just slightly off the property, and I will not take those shots. It's not right. I don't have permission to hunt that property, and I'm not going to do it. So keep working this creek bottom area here. I'm slipping up on an area here. It's like a once in a lifetime opportunity I had with my daughter. It's one of the only times I'd ever had her out squirrel hunting. And right down here in this creek bottom, she got to see me arrow a squirrel. I'll tell you what, I'd never done that before, and it'd probably be a long time before I do it again. But I'll post the name of that video for you so you can at least check out our expressions and everything. We didn't get it on video, but that was cool. That was one of those good father-daughter moments. Timeless, priceless moments. I'm walking by my other deer king side on this property here. I've got a squirrel in this area. He ran up a tree. I know he's right in there. Oh, I see him. You see him right there. Let's see if I can tag him. I'll get back with you. There he is. Hanging on. Getting ready to fall. I clobbered him though. Hopefully I got him good enough where he'll drop. There we go. He's on the other side of the tree. Slip around over there. There's that tail flipping around. Well, he's trying to put the slip on me. I see him. See him there trying to get away from me? I may have to slip back a little bit for another shot. He's hurt, but we're just playing that deal where you do a little cat and mouse thing around the tree. I'll be bringing you a squirrel on the ground here real quick. You can see that blood, can't you? A little more on the tree right there. I think he slipped up in that hole. As you can see some right there. Now hopefully he didn't give me the slip. He might have got up inside that tree there. And while we're waiting, what do you suppose that is? I'd say it's something worth hanging on to. Look at those teeth. I don't know. Maybe a possum. I'm not sure. Not sure about those teeth though. Those big eye sockets though, but I don't know. You guys tell me. I'll do my research though, but what do you think that is? I've been sitting here camped out on this tree. I'm pretty sure he ran up inside that bottom holdout area there. Cause I can hear him rummaging around in there. And I don't think it goes up very far. So I may just go over there and jam a stick up in it. It's one of the things I always look for when I squirrel hunt. I love those hedge apples. I don't know, maybe he's down in here, because I see some blood down there too. There's a whole bunch of it up here, but it looks like he might have made his way down here. I might rummage around in here a little bit. And you're not going to believe this, maybe you will, but I shoved this entire stick clear up there, and I still don't think I've got the end of that hole in that tree. So he's probably up in there clinging on for dear life. As close as I was to him, you would have thought I would have got him. I mean, easy headshot, right? What was I standing, like maybe 8 to 10 yards away? Well, hope he shows up here, because I like to take him home and fry him up. I don't like wasting meat. Oh, I just chased another one. I think he got away from me, but I got a shot off on him too. It's fun running through the brambles after him. I think it was a different one. Here, check this out. That's my blood. I love it. That same squirrel is still in that hole. Hopefully I can get him here before, you know, I don't want him to die in that tree. I hit him pretty good. I can hear him inside there. I don't know how well that full moon's coming through for you there, but sure is pretty. I camped out on that hole in that tree for, I don't know, 15-20 minutes as the sun was just going away. He popped his head out once, but he saw me and went back in. And I heard something moving my way from the north. Much noise it was making and whatnot. It was probably a possum. Those things can sound like an army. It was fun. That was pretty cool. Anyway, didn't get to bring that squirrel home. Almost had a couple in the hand there. But we'll see if we can get out again here before too long before Show Me State Small Game closes here February 15th. Till next time, guys, thanks for watching and happy hunting to you.